everyone! To everyone who is new here, my name is Victoria and this is my book empire. Today I am going to start filming a reading vlog. I am so excited because my husband is having a vacation right now, which actually has started just today. So we are going to fill the week up. I think it's gonna be a weekly vlog. So we are going to fill this week up with different events and enjoy the last summer days and this warm, nice weather together. Right now we are in the park near the river, and right behind me there is a splash park and a playground. There are a lot of kids, so if you hear noise, sorry about that, but unfortunately I can only film this part of the video here, so really sorry about that. The weather is really nice, it's really warm, so the plan for the week is to go to the lake at least a couple times. This is what I want to do, and hopefully my husband will also enjoy that. We would like to go to the farm to show our son different animals. It's gonna be enjoyable for all of us, I hope. And also I'm very excited about tomorrow because I'm going to meet one of my friends who I haven't seen for maybe 10 or more years. I really want to see her tomorrow. There are kids playing just next to me right now, so again, sorry about the noise. So everything we are going to do during this week, I'm going to film and then show you in this vlog, so hopefully it will be interesting and we'll spend this time happily together. As to the books, I have started a new book yesterday. Sorry I picked it up without you. And it's a psychological thriller. It's called The Dry by Jane Harper. I do like it. I'm going to tell you a little bit more later. So hopefully I will finish that book and pick up another one and finish another one. But that is just my hope. I don't know if I can manage that. If I do finish 2 books, that would be great, but at least one is also very nice, so it's gonna be just partly a reading vlog. Anyway, I hope you will enjoy it and will stay with me till the end. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you like my content. Let's get started. The book I have chosen is called The Dry by Jane Harper. It's a psychological thriller. I have a Ukrainian edition here with me. I will grab an English edition from the library tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, so I will definitely show you that one. I have started it yesterday, but right now I have to go back to my husband and my son and spend a little bit of the time with them. I will definitely show you a sneak peek of that and then tell you a little bit about the book. Sorry guys, I said we are near the river, but it's not a river, it's a reservoir, if that's how it's called and pronounced in English. I'm gonna show you how beautiful it is. Unfortunately, the walk did not go really well because my son, who is a boss at the moment, decided he doesn't want to do that. So we came back home. They went to a local playground to spend some time before he goes to bed. I stayed home. I'm on my balcony right now, and I have some time to talk about the book I mentioned before. As I said, it's called The Dry by Jane Harper. The events of the book are happening during the worst drought in the last 100 years in Australia. And during that drought, a woman and her 6-year-old son are found dead in their house, and her husband, whose name is Luke, is found also dead in another place. And everybody think that Luke killed his family and then killed himself. He also had a 13-year-old daughter who stayed alive. Luke's father invites Luke's old friend to his funeral, and when he comes, his name is Aaron Falk. When Aaron Falk comes, we start to understand that Falk and Luke had some secrets, and the only person who knew about those secrets was Luke's father. So he invited Falk to make sure that Luke could really kill somebody, and his mother does not believe that her son could do that, so she wants Falk to kind of prove everybody wrong and kind of solve the case and make sure that he did not kill his family. Falk doesn't really want to investigate the case because it's not actually his work. He is a police investigator, but he works with finances, but he has some secrets, and apparently he doesn't want everybody to know those secrets. And he also is interested if Luke really killed his family. So he starts to work with a local police officer, and that's when interesting facts come to the surface. I can say that the book is really interesting. It keeps me engaged. I hope it's gonna be a good psychological thriller, so I will keep you guys informed. Guys, I got an English edition of the book I'm reading from the library. It looks like this. And I have new things to tell you about, but unfortunately or fortunately, I am having such a great time at the lake right now with my friends and my family that I don't want to do this. So I will do this a little bit later. And something like my gut says that probably there is going to be just one book in this vlog, but that's not a bad thing because this precious time with family and friends is much more important. Good morning, everyone, or whatever part of the day it is for you. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever. I just had my breakfast. It's actually 10:49 already, but I was cooking the crepes. I hope I showed you that because I was trying to film how I was cooking that and how they look like when I was eating them. I think the combination of peanut butter or almond butter with chocolate in the crepes tastes just delicious. If you haven't tried that, please do. I think you will like it, maybe not, but I did enjoy it. Also, my hair is a mess. Please forgive me that because I was busy with my toddler in the morning, then I cooked breakfast for everybody, and then I had my breakfast, and now I want to film this video because I was at the lake yesterday. I didn't have a chance to read or tell you any of my thoughts. That's why I want to do it right now. I also poured my coffee back to my coffee mug because it stays hot for much longer here, which I prefer. Let's talk about The Dry by Jane Harper. I actually just realized that I'm finally alone, so I can talk about the book because in the morning today, when I was going to do that, my husband and son came back from the walk, and unfortunately, I didn't have an opportunity. And then we decided to go to the lake again because the weather is just perfect. And our friends are playing volleyball right now. My husband and son are somewhere on the playground. So, about the book, as I have time. First, what I wanted to say is I like that everyone in this book seems to be suspicious. Like every character I read about, I suspect in some way. And there is also one woman that is kind of perfect, but she is my main suspect. If you've read the book, let me know if you thought she would be guilty too, because I'm curious. Like, and Luke, who is dead now and who everyone suspect and says that he killed his family, he also had a motive, so he also might be guilty. That's why I don't know. But still, that woman is my main suspect for some reason. I don't know. She just seems, among all the other people, she just seems to be most perfect, and it seems to be suspicious for me. By the way, I am telling you about the book without any spoilers, so don't worry about that. Another thing I like is how we little by little
find out about that secret that happened, like that incident that happened 20 years ago. It is progressing with the story in the present. I do like that. And I keep thinking about why would the person kill his family and then kill himself? Like, for me, it doesn't make sense. You could just do the last and then let your family leave. Why would you, like, you would stay alive yourself or let your family leave? Why would you kill them and yourself? Anyway, I am liking the book, but as you see, I'm spending a lot of the time with family and friends somewhere not at home, and I don't have time for reading right now. But I still hope to finish that book by the end of this vlog. My friend's daughter just came and asked me, like, hey, what do you have here? And I gave her some chocolate. That was funny. I have finished The Dry by Jane Harper, but before telling you my final opinion, I want to mention that taking this book right now was a great idea because we have had a very bad smog here in my city for the last like 3 days, and the air quality was 9 out of 10, where 10 is the worst and the highest risk for your health. So we were staying home. Unfortunately, not so cool for my husband because it's his vacation, not so cool for me because it did not go the way I wanted to, but we're still trying to stay positive. It's not so cool because we have a kid, and that's why we're staying home. We don't want him to breathe that bad quality air. I will also show you a bit like what I filmed so you can see how it looked like. So today I had my hair cut and I dyed my hair. I had to leave my house. That's why I was wearing a mask. I noticed nobody doing that for some reason. I don't know why people don't care about their health. Maybe everybody got used to this. I have not, and I didn't want to breathe that air. That's why I wore a mask when I left my house. So I felt it was kind of relatable to the book because there was not smoke there, not wildfires happening. I didn't mention that we are having smog because of wildfires happening in Alberta or BC, I'm not sure. There was not that in the book, but there was the dry and high temperature, and it was hard to breathe because of that high temperature, and it was hot. So for me, it was kind of relatable, and I just felt it was the best moment to take this book. I also have 2 editions of this book here, the Ukrainian one that I bought in Ukraine and the English one that I got from the library. I definitely prefer this one because I think it just matches everything that was happening in the book more. And here I just hate these large letters and the picture and just everything about this one. But why I'm showing you this, I want to know your opinion. Just let me know in the comments which book you prefer. And now about my final thoughts on this book. I think it's a good thriller, but it's kind of steady and calm. It's not packed with a lot of unexpected shocking twists. When I personally start reading a thriller, I want to be either scared or worried about the main character or triggered by the events happening. This is not the case. It was engaging, it was interesting. I wanted to know how it will end, but it's not something like wow, shocking thing. It will be a very good one for somebody who is new to the genre, or just if you like thrillers like that, you will definitely like this one. But for me, it was not enough, and I could say it's the first book of the author. Also, the ending was not shocking enough again, and that's why a bit disappointing for me. The outcome of the past storyline was very predictable. That's why also a little bit disappointing. So I gave this book 3 stars out of 5, but it's still not bad. It's just somewhere in the middle, not too good, not too bad, and I could still recommend it, but it's just somewhere in the middle, if you know what I mean. Also, I wanted to share with you what I'm reading at the moment, because I'm finishing this vlog. I'm not going to read another book here, but just a little bit to interest you for my further videos. I want to finish The Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman pretty soon. I have been reading this book for probably half of the year. I have a lot of stickers. I'm not sure you can see them, but it's a very good book. It's non-fiction. I have a lot of thoughts on this book, but it's just very hard and going so slowly. I really want to finish this book because I'm a little bit tired of it. And then the book I started just today is The Blue Castle by Lucy Maud Montgomery, the Canadian author. I have read around 40 pages and it's a bit too sweet for me. Like, it's not that sweet in the beginning, but I still feel that it's too sweet for me. But that's what I wanted. After the thriller, after these very hard nonfiction, and after my not so good mood because of the smog happening, I wanted something kind and good, and this was on my summer reading plans. I know it's not summer anymore, it's September already, but I still decided to take it, and it's small, like it's around 350 pages, and it's like very thin. If we compare it to this book, you can notice that it is thinner. So this is what I'm reading at the moment. You can also share what you are reading at the moment, and if you have read The Dry by Jane Harper, also please share your opinion because I am curious. And this is everything I wanted to tell you and show you. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching this video till the end. I will see you in the next video. Bye.